Everybody says, well, that'll never happen to my kid. But it can.
She was such a joy, such a delightful girl, other than those normal things that young girls go through. I think she was a pretty well-balanced kid.
It all began in the start of her sophomore year and culminated at the end of her sophomore year. I mean, she didn't really hit rock bottom until the following spring, and it was largely due to the crowd she ran with. And her older sister at the time, who, was trying to watch out for her but couldn't, told us that, Mary's running with a bad crowd.
That fall, though, Mary had confided in me. She was just not really doing well. She wasn't her usual bubbly self. One day, there was something that happened, and she was very upset and told me that she was going to end her life. I didn't know how to deal with that. I mean, it's, I've always felt like we've done everything right as parents. So it was like, what did we do? Where did we go wrong?
There's a lot of kids out there that have needs that maybe weren't either recognized or had hidden them. So we often will get them because there's nowhere else for them to go, or that the resources are not available to them. We really are full a lot of the time.
And we had been up every night with her at home, trying to make sure that she didn't leave.
Or kill herself.
In the middle of the night. And so we're pretty on wit's end and trying to control the situation. And it went out of control, and we didn't really know what to do. But we learned in the subsequent time that there was one bed.
We breathed a sigh of relief that we could go home and sleep, and we knew she was safe.
Since most of our patients come from the ER, they may end up staying there for several days prior to being able to come up onto the unit. So we're always challenged with finding different ways to help and take care of them. The money raised by Kids at Heart would really help us to provide these services earlier for these kids. So we're able to take, hopefully, mental health counselors, and we'd love to have a family therapist or somebody there to help kind of coordinate a care program for them while they're waiting, to kind of get them started before they have to wait for so long. Our staff love these kids. They want to take care of them, and they're really focused on making sure that they provide the best care that they can. And this opportunity really gives us the chance to really hone in on those things and be able to provide them to the best of our abilities.
I felt like they had treated us with such compassion. I mean, every single person there treated us with compassion while we were going through a very difficult time in our family's life. When she came home, she was a different child, totally different child than when she went in. And I honestly, to this day, believe that program saved her life. How would you view Mary to be today?
She's doing what she loves, and she enjoys going to work every day. She still has her art, her passion. She has a private studio. Portland Magazine has called her an up-and-coming abstract painter there. And she's had a number of expositions and private showings, and she's living the life now that she always dreamed of.
The decision to take her down to Sacred Heart that night when she told me she was going to end her life was a God thing. That this fantastic, wonderful facility existed right here in the heart of Spokane. If it hadn't been for that, I honestly would not have known what to do with her that night. I really wouldn't have.
To borrow a phrase, it was divine providence.
Mm-hmm.